Hey guys, I'm trying to stay back because I've got neighbors in his yard and stuff, and I'm, what do you call it, a little, I don't do selfie videos and stuff like this in front of people. Normally I do it behind closed doors where nobody can see. Um, got Kitters over here laying on the ground. What you doing, Kitters? Kitters. He's my 3-year-old cat. I've had him since he was 3 weeks old. He was actually too young to leave Mama. I was pretty upset when I figured it out after I got him home. He tried to nurse on everything for 6 months, blankets, my hands, everything, and it took me 6 months to break him of that. And it was really sad and stuff. And but he grew up really, really big for being taken away from Mama 3 weeks too early, and he's been a really good cat. I love him to death. Both my cats are indoor, outdoor cats. I don't know where the other one is right now. Um, but they come and go inside and outside as they please, and come inside just to sleep and eat, and the rest of the time they're outside. So kind of cuts down on the animals that I have inside, which makes it really nice too. They enjoy their time outside and they like being out there. Anyway, I was going to finish this video that I cut off so shortly yesterday. Sorry about that. YouTube has, that's what took so long yesterday, is if your video is over 15 minutes, YouTube won't let you upload it, and then you got to get a code and enter the code, and I did that twice, and it goes through the processing system, and then the uploading system, and then it tells you it's rejected. I tried entering that code twice, and it wouldn't work both times. It worked. It told me, okay, we're going to go ahead with it, and then you get it all uploaded and everything, and it tells you it's been rejected. So, and my storage is getting low on my phone. I need to transfer some stuff into the cloud and back it up. But, so I didn't want to keep doing it on my phone, so I just kind of did the YouTube. I did the video from YouTube. That way it's not saved to my phone. It's just saved in YouTube. So I was getting down to 13 minutes, and that's why I cut it off so quick yesterday. So sorry about that. I didn't mean to be rude. But I didn't get to finish telling you about the rabbits, and there's another video that I'm going to do that's later today that's separate from this too. With the rabbits, I'm going to take you over here. What I want to do is, I told you I wanted to do in here in the shed, the hutches. Now, you can have, just like the hens, you can have 6 of any type of fowl over 6 months old. If they're under 6 months old, I think it's like 30 or something you can have, but you can't have any roosters because I'm in city limits. Outside of city limits, you can do whatever you want. So I'm thinking about adding, I was thinking last night, and I'd been thinking about it, I just keep forgetting about it. Do a couple turkeys too. And if I do them and raise them and get them before they're 6 months old, I'll be fine. And that way, I'll have turkeys for Thanksgiving and stuff. It's just me and Brianna anymore. Brandon's out here now too. But he's got her family to go visit, and grandparents down in St. George and stuff too. So I don't really go all out for holidays like I did when the kids were young and stuff. It's a lot of work, and it's tiring, and I don't want to be wore out. I'd rather just sit and eat pizza and sit in front of the TV all day on Thanksgiving. But Brianna is, she still likes it. She's still very traditional, and she needs the memories and stuff, even if it is just me and her. So I do still cook a big dinner on the holidays and stuff like that. And the kids, Brandon and Bailey, might come down and stuff, or they might be down in St. George or whatever. If they come by, there's food, and if not, that's okay too. like I said, it's just me and Brianna, so I just don't do a whole lot for the holidays, but they're just they're another day to me. I guess if I had more family around or something, I'd get into them more. I used to, but anyway, where was I going? Oh yeah, the rabbits. But I went off onto turkeys, huh? Yeah, I'm all over the place, you guys. That's me. I do that. If you don't know me, you'll learn me. I'm here and then I'm there and then I'm there and then I'm there. I'm all over the place. But so yeah, so that's the thing with the chickens is I'll add a couple turkeys in a year, each year too, um, and with the rabbits, now you can have 6 rabbits as well. Under 6 months old, I don't know if it's the same as the birds. I can't remember. I'll have to go get the paper from the city office again. I don't remember if it's 18 or 30 under 6 months of age that you can have. Now, butchering age is between 8 and 12 weeks, so they won't make it to 6 months old. So I don't have anything to worry about. I'll have my 4 does and my 2 bucks, and they will be in here. And I'll have a grow out pen in here as well, so that when it's cold, they aren't outside. And that's what I was gonna get. That's what I'm trying to get at. Okay, so this is gonna sound really weird because, like I said, I'm an animal lover. And yesterday when I was talking about using all parts of the animal, I do what you want. I'm not going to hold it against you. I'm not going to disrespect you. I'm not going to none of that stuff. This is just me and the way I am. To me, that animal is it's a living thing, and you're taking that animal's life, and you're taking it to provide for you. I don't agree with trophy hunters, with people that go out, the trophy hunters in Africa and over in that side of the world and stuff, that are killing um, just for whatever, like elephant tusks and that kind of stuff. No, we don't need that kind of stuff. You're going to take an animal's life and just to take their tusks or just their fur. To me, that's so wrong. I mean, that's no different than, excuse me, I'm going to get blunt here, but that's no different than somebody killing a woman for their tits or killing a guy for their dick. Sorry, I got blunt. But that's the way I look at it. You want to die for your tits? You want to die for your dick? That's not right. It's a living, breathing, living soul. And it breaks my heart when people do that, because there's no love, there's no heart in it at all. It's total and utter greed, and it's disgusting and sick. I will disrespect you if you that kind of trophy hunting, but that's still your business. I'm not going to say anything to you. I just won't talk to you. But the reason I say it is because the way I am is I'm raising, whether I hunted or raised my own, that animal, you're either raising or you're hunting that animal to provide for you. And I just don't think that any part of its life should go to waste, no matter what it is. The fur will be used, the meat will be used, the organs will be used for cat and dog food. Very little, the ears will be used for, since I'm doing it anyway, don't throw the ears away. I'll use the ears for rawhide chews for the dogs. Things like that. Anything that's usable, I will use, because I don't want to waste any part of that animal's life. That animal lived to provide for me, and I'm going to let it provide in every way possible. And my daughter last year she wanted to hunt, and I wasn't ready to let her. She wanted to get a tag for this year and take the class and everything, and I wasn't ready to let her go. I didn't think she was ready to understand how I feel about it. She doesn't have to feel the same way that I do, but she has to understand so that she can weigh how I feel and see if she feels the same way. Yes, she was old enough to go hunting, plenty old enough. I don't know that she was ready emotionally. I'll see how she does with the rabbits. But it's not really an emotional thing. It's a respect. I didn't think she was ready to respect the animal in the way that I want to give her the chance to respect the animal. And she'll find out with the rabbits. And if she still wants to hunt after that, and she's got a respect rather than just it's a kill, then I'll let her hunt. And I may even try it with her. I wouldn't go take my hunts to a butcher or anything. I do it all myself, and it's a lot of work. I've helped do it before when I lived in Idaho and stuff, and I've never hunted, but I've went on the trips, and I've seen it done. I've lived it right there next to them, and it's a good thing hunting. I mean, I would love to do it. I just don't know if I have the endurance and the strength to do it. I've got a bad back and bad feet, bad bones. So I don't know if I'm strong enough physically to do what I need to do to go hunting. So that's why I stand back on it.